Hello guys, welcome back to another vlog. This vlog is going to be so fun and so jam-packed with so many things. I want to have a little heart-to-heart with you to start this vlog, and then we're going to get into so many different things. For one, I need to talk you through a bunch of stuff that we've done on the house because I've left you hanging from 2 vlogs ago. We've gotten our bed frame in our bedroom. We decorated the primary bathroom is fully done. My office has had a lot of updates. Like, there has just been so many updates, and don't worry, I've been keeping a little list on my phone, so I make sure to update you on everything that I need to update you on. We also need to talk through all of the books that I've been reading because I mentioned them in the last vlog, but we haven't fully talked through, and I have read so many books since we last chatted. But we are gonna start with a little heart-to-heart. And to be fully transparent, this clip is actually being refilmed. I filmed this clip originally on Friday when it was like heat of the moment. Sorry, I'm just locking my computer because it's distracting me in the corner. But I filmed this clip originally in the heat of the emotion, in the heat of the moment. And then this morning when I went to Pilates, I was deleting some footage so I would have space on my memory card to film. And I deleted that clip, which I'm so bummed about, but we're gonna just refilm it. We're gonna have a little talk. I can't even really remember like how I got into the talk, what I really said, what I didn't say. So I'm going to do my very best to still convey the way that I'm feeling and thinking about the things that are going on in my life. But let's just get into it because I have made a lot of really exciting purchases over the past couple of days that have just been goals of mine for so long, and I really debated if I wanted to share this process or not share this process. And when I thought about it, the reason I want to share this process is because these vlogs are basically a video diary for me. They are a time capsule so I can look back on these memories and these moments in my life and have them captured in a new way for me. And so when I thought about it, if I wanted to share this or if I didn't want to share this, I decided that I really did want to share it because it's been such a goal of mine for so long. So in the next clips, you're going to see me go and test drive a car. And I'm not going to tell you what car I test drive because if you know me, you know what car I wanted to test drive. I have wanted this car for almost 6 years. And I told myself and I told everyone in my life that the first purchase I was going to make out of grad school was going to be this car. Now, I have been out of grad school for 3 years. I'm almost at my 3-year graduation anniversary. And I have a really hard time with these really big life purchases, like getting a car. So when I graduated, I said, okay, I'm gonna get a new car once I start my career. So I started my career. We actually had a test drive with this exact same car and company scheduled, and then I chickened out and I canceled it. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we move back to Minnesota because at the time we were living in Texas. And so I was like, you know what? Let's just wait, make sure like everything gets organized in Minnesota. And then my goal was to buy this car by my 27th birthday. And then my 27th birthday came and I was like, you know what? Let's buy a house first and then I'll buy a car. And then my goal was I'm gonna buy it in spring of 2025, the car, and the time has come. I am ready to buy the car. I feel so grateful to even be able to say that. And this all happened a lot faster than I intended it to, but everything worked out so wonderfully. You're going to see in the next couple of clips me test driving the car and the decision that I ended up making, which that's a little bit of a bummer is filming this first clip is now I know the decision that I ended up going with, but the emotion that I had on Friday was very nervous. I was very nervous. I was overthinking a lot of things and yeah, just having a really hard time. But something with going to graduate school that I knew going into graduate school is that I was playing the long game. A lot of people will use that terminology when thinking about grad school, but a lot of my friends say who maybe didn't go to graduate school or had a different career path or a different educational path than I did, they started their careers way before I did. So sometimes it can feel like maybe they're ahead or in a different chapter of life. Maybe they've already bought cars, they've already gotten married, they've already bought homes, they've traveled, or they've done all of these different things. And I knew that I would be older when I accomplished those things. And I have been so incredibly patient. And I've just kept putting it off. But today is the day we are going to go test drive the car that I've been wanting. And then we will think about it and see what we do. So the other purchase that I made this week is I got myself the new iPhone 16 Pro, which is so exciting. And I can tell you, I've been using it now for 3 days and it is so wonderful. I am absolutely loving it. But I have not gotten a new phone since the iPhone 10, which is crazy. But it's always something that when the time comes around, I'm like, I really don't want to spend the money on it. Like my phone does everything that I need it to do. But Jake had been telling me that the cameras and the quality of all of that has changed so much on these newer iPhones and that it would be definitely worth it for me to invest in getting a new phone. And again, I was like, I don't know. I really don't want to spend my money on that. Like, I don't know. It's just really hard for me to make big purchases like that. And I'm like, everything I have works. Like my car works, my phone works, everything works. So I don't know that I want to make a big purchase like that. Well, my friend Savannah, if you guys remember Savannah from a couple vlogs back, she actually told me that Costco was having an amazing deal. So I'm going to tell you guys about it. I don't know if it will still be happening when you see this vlog, but it would be worth checking into. I think it's also with different phone carriers too. So depending on what Costco you have, you might want to look into it. But the deal that I was able to get is they gave me $1,000 for my phone, which is crazy because my phone was not worth $1,000, but they gave me $1,000 for my phone. They gave me a $150 Costco gift card and a $50 Visa gift card. I think the only thing I had to pay for with this phone was the tax, which was like 88 bucks. Not bad at all. I just feel so grateful to have a new phone. It is so nice. It just works so much nicer and everything. I don't know. It's just so wonderful. And Jake was telling me how the refresh rate, I think that's what it is, on the phone, on the newer phones is so much better. And so I used my new phone all day. And then at the end of the night, we were getting my old phone ready to ship back because I traded it in. And he's like, go on your old phone for a little bit. And instantly my eyes were killing me from how much slower it is at refreshing. It's so crazy. So anyways, I just feel very grateful. And I want to share this because I have been so patient and I've been working so incredibly hard, and it feels like a dream come true that all of these things are happening in my life and happening so quickly. And I feel a way that I almost can't even put into words. I feel so incredibly grateful for the way that my life is turning out to be. I'm just about to be 28. My birthday is very soon, and I feel like this has been the absolute best year of my entire life. Not just because of the monetary things, because those are so wonderful and they really truly do make your life just that much better, but just from everything I've been able to accomplish, the level of happiness that I have, the people in my life, the relationships that I have, like I just feel so safe and secure and content and happy and loved, and I just feel so blessed. And it's just so crazy to think that I'm only 27 and that life is only going to continue to get better. And so that's partly why I wanted to share this vlog with you and share these thoughts and these feelings with you, because I have dreamed of these moments for a very long time, and it's just the best feeling ever that they are coming to fruition, and that my reality is going to be that I'm going to have a new car. So I guess let me back up too. I bought my car while I was in undergraduate school. My goal was for it to just get me through grad school. My car is almost at 200,000 miles, and it has been so wonderful to me the entire time that I was in grad school and now after grad school. But I am just very much ready for an upgrade. I'm ready for a little bit more luxury. I'm ready to not be too worried about maintenance. Every time I bring my car in, I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't have anything wrong. Like, please don't be anything that I need to fix. I'm always just in my head about that. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, it's almost at 200,000 miles. The odds of something needing to be fixed are pretty high, but I've done a really good job maintaining it, taking care of it. It's done me so well for so many years, and I'm so grateful. I'm just ready to have more features. My car has a screen on it about this big, and there's no like CarPlay or any sort of tech or anything in my car, and I'm so excited. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. We are going to get up to so much together, and I just also want to say thank you so much for being here and all of your support, and just, I don't know, this YouTube journey has been so fun. I'm having so much fun with it, and I am just over the moon with the support. It's truly been just so fun for me. Let's get this day going. Roll the clips from Friday, and I will see you guys when you get to the Sunday clips. I have 22 minutes until I need to leave, and so my next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into vases. I've taken a few floral classes, so I've learned some good tips for arranging florals, so I'll give those to you guys. First things first, you want to get rid of the green on the stem. You don't want anything from the stem touching the water except for the stem. So I'm gonna take that off, and then I'm just gonna look at the outside petals. I'm gonna gently take this off. The florist that I worked with said that this is a little bit controversial to take the outside petals off. So some florists don't recommend doing that. And then if you turn your rose over and give it a twist, you can open it up just a little bit more. These are really pretty. We have some guests coming on Sunday, so I wanted to have a couple of arrangements ready so our house looks like nice and homey. Let's see. I'm gonna do it in this one. And then you cut it at an angle, and then I'm going to do the water last. So I have 3 different vases. I'm gonna split this dozen of roses into 2 or 3 vases, we'll see. Yeah, I'm just taking off these outer petals because they're a little bit damaged from being at the store. And then I'm gonna open them up just a little bit. Just like that. Okay, this next part is a big thing that I learned. So this flower food is meant to be diluted. You're not meant to like dump the entire thing in the flowers. You're supposed to put it in a pitcher and then keep that in your fridge. I don't have a pitcher, so I'm just gonna use a Stanley. And this is for 1 liter. Siri, how many ounces are in a liter?
1 liter is 33.81 fluid ounces.
Oh, perfect. This is 30 ounces. I'm going to mix this, and don't worry, I will wash all of these things very, very well before we drink out of them or use them for food. And now I'm gonna fill these up. And another thing I learned is you don't need a ton of water in these. I used to fill them up to literally like here. I'm gonna do this over the sink. Hold please. You only need about that much water. And then every day, you just continue to put more water in. And then if you have a pitcher, so say you were just doing 1 bouquet, I did 3, so I ran out of water. You would just fill the water in these flowers with that pitcher with the plant food. Does that make sense? Okay, let's find a place to put these. I think for the first one, I'm gonna put it on this little black tray in my kitchen. Let me wipe this down first. I'm kind of vibing with the one with 5 around the island. And then this one, I think we're gonna go maybe over here. The 3 kind of looks a little lonely in this vase, but as they open, it should look really good. So I think I'm gonna leave that there. And for the last ones, I'm going to put them on my vanity for now. Cute. One more thing I want to show you, and then we are leaving to go test drive, is we got our little trick-or-treat basket for trick-or-treaters. This will be our first year ever having trick-or-treaters. So we just grabbed some things at Target today because we didn't want it to sell out, and we're just really excited about it. So we got this little basket. This was like $5, super good price. And then here's the candy that we picked. We got these sour punch straws. These are one of my favorite candies ever. Ooh, there's a grape and an orange. I didn't even know that. I love the green and the red usually and the blue of these. And then we also got a little mix of chocolates. We got Reese's, Milk Duds, Whoppers, and Kit Kats. We aren't gonna open this until Halloween because otherwise me and Jake honestly will probably eat it because we are both candy fiends. So I'm gonna put this in a closet and store this away until it is time for Halloween. Final outfit details. Wearing an Aritzia vest, this Lululemon long sleeve. I have a bunch of these and I love them. They're so comfortable and so versatile. And then I'm wearing Aloe like mini flare leggings. And then I'm wearing my Uggs. I'm wearing the mini. I think these are just the minis, not the ultra minis. And I love the chestnut color. It's my favorite. And Uggs are so comfortable and so warm. It is just now finally starting to feel like fall in Minnesota, which is kind of late. Usually like October 1st is fall in Minnesota, but it's currently October 11th and it's 72 degrees outside, which is quite warm. Let me see what it usually is. It says that's plus 11 for the daily average for Minnesota at this time, but it's been so nice outside. So the trees are just finally starting to change, which I love because October is my favorite time ever and I love fall. So it feels like we're getting a little extra fall this year, but You're just about to leave. I'll update you when we're there. We have made it to the car that we are test driving. Let me show you. I am test driving a Model 3 Tessie. I'm so excited. So we're gonna get it all set up and ready for the test drive. Said what to do on the app. Take a tour on the touchscreen. Oh, so you can control it also all on your phone.
So you can adjust that if you want to change the airflow.
That's so weird.
And then that's the car, so that's all your options.
So how do you like drive it?
You'll have to buckle up.
Oh, for it to show you the stuff? Oh, that's so interesting. Okay.
One of the first things, let's do mirrors. Just the left, you'll use this.
My gosh, that's so smooth to adjust.
And then you can go in and out too. Going left and right. Steering wheel, same thing. Up, down, in and out.
Oh. I guess I don't even know what I would, whoa. I don't even know what I would want it. That's crazy that you can adjust all that. How do you lock the doors? What is this?
Wireless chargers.
Ooh, that's huge. Cup holder's perfect. I like this. This is comfortable. I feel like a lot of cars don't have a good like middle rest. That's so much storage. Is there a glove box? Is that still a thing in these? How do you tell how much? Oh, 51%.
Yeah, so you can do miles or percent.
Oh, there's a squirrel under your car with a huge nut. Wow, that's so nice. Like my car doesn't tell me like when my tires are low or any of that. So that's really, really nice. Because my mom, like when her tire recently got messed up, she was able to be like, oh, it's my this tire. It's at this many pounds or whatever. Wow, there's just so many options and things. Wow, it's just so crazy to have a screen. And the windows in this windshield are so big.
Too. Yeah, and this is the premium sound system. There's a speaker there.
Is there any vents in the back?
There's a screen in the back.
There is.
Yeah. The screen to control vents. People back there can watch YouTube and all of that stuff. Controlled.
Because that's one
and
of
there's
the
two
issues.
USB-C chargers back there.
One of the issues we've had is being in the back of our friends' cars and you're like freezing cold.
Yeah.
Or you're hot.
Yeah, you can control stuff and then those are heated.
Oh wow. Alright, safety first.
I'm driving again. Can't feel my face. 흐려지는 가의 눈물. And it's all 'cause of you. Yeah. There we go again. We push and we fight with all our might till something breaks. Will this ever change? And it's keeping me awake. 또 할 말이 없어 넌. Baby, can I catch a break? Guess not.
Checking out what the back seat has to offer. I'm really happy that they can change the temperature back here. That's really important. There's seat heat back here. They can control this song. They can watch YouTube. My gosh, that's so cool. Your passenger can watch YouTube while you're cruising. That's fun. Oh, and it tells you up there what your person in the back's doing. What do you think of that mirror? It's a little small, isn't it?
It is a bit tiny, but honestly I don't think you really need it that much because you also have the...
Yeah, you're not really using it much.
Yeah.
You can add your device back here so you don't even have to like click anything on the screen up there. There's volume back here so they can do the volume. This is so cool about the Tesla is you just move the air wherever you want it to go. Which is so fun.
Show them this.
What?
Open butthole.
Oh God. What did it say?
No. The brake was pressed. Open butthole.
Charge port open? Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Wow.
Close butthole. Didn't get it.
Close by call. Oh wow, so you can just click on everything.
Yeah. So you can, and then if you open a door, it shows.
Can you close the door with that or no?
No, that's a Model S and Y feature. You can just do the boot lid and the charge port.
And the trunks. Does your Tesla show the color on the screen?
Yep,
So if
it'll
yours
show
is
your
white-
interior and exterior color, which wheels you have, and there's actually a way, I don't know how.
I'm gonna move to the front. Oh, you should show the ambient lighting. You can pick any color you want. So I was joking at night when I'm driving home, I'm gonna do the red light to prepare me for night. You can do any color in the whole rainbow that you want, which is so fun. That's one of Jake's favorite things about cars is when they have that.
Big ambient light guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, I know there's a way you can select.
Oh, there's valet mode.
Yeah.
That's good because I saw, remember that one lady's TikTok where the valet people were driving her car like crazy?
Yeah, valet mode, it records the whole time. That's garage door opener. What's Joe mode?
Joe?
Reduces the volume. Oh.
Joe's
This
kids.
dude complained on Twitter and he like added the feature. That is a perk of.
That's funny. And there's like updates, it
That's what
sings.
it look like at night.
Nice. I thought the 1 hour test drive would be too long, but it's already 4:28. That was like the perfect amount of time. I'm gonna take a little pic for the memes. We just finished the test drive, and as I said in that last clip, an hour was the perfect amount of time. I was worried that, I was like, that's a really long test drive, but that was so much fun. We got to like get accustomed with all of the features because a Tesla is like 0 to 100 compared to my car. My car basically just drives. It has like on and off of the radio, but it does not have any techie buttons. So getting used to all of the tech on the Tesla would definitely take you a little bit of time. My biggest fear was that I was going to get car sick. I get car sick really easily. And the last time I drove a Tesla, I was so car sick, but I don't feel car sick at all. It drives so smooth, and we even did the full self-driving and it drives so smooth. It just does it so well. I'm so shocked. I thought it would brake really hard or like switch lanes really hard. You can't even tell that it's not like a person driving
Yeah, it's very good. It's like aggressive enough too.
Yeah, like if the person in front of us was going too slow, the car would like switch lanes to go faster. It parks itself. It is so nice. I really like it a lot. What are your thoughts?
I liked it a lot. I'd like to see the white interior.
Yeah,
That's what you would get. I wouldn't. I like the all black, but I think the white interior is like the premium interior. So
I really like the white simply because you can't get that in any other car, for the most part, right? There's not many other car brands where they do white.
white interior. Even Porsche doesn't do white. Kia might have something. They're like clear. This truck has been parked in this entire clip.
2 minutes. Oh my goodness gracious. They're laughing in there. They're like, oh my gosh, we can't get this figured out. Yeah, but I just love that it's white because it's so different. Looks so clean, and I feel like it's your one chance to like get the white. So I would definitely get the white. We definitely need to sit at home and like figure out the numbers. The other thing that I love about Tesla is you do not need to go into a dealership. You don't need to deal with any of that because I have just had such horrible experiences with how the men in dealerships and auto body shops and all of that treat women. So the fact that I wouldn't even have to talk to a man, well, I would talk to you. You would be the man I would talk to, but you wouldn't be mean to me. But just put it in on your computer and then it would show up at your house is so cool. So I guess stay tuned to see what we decide. Maybe I will update you in this vlog, but I also might take some time to think about it because it is a really big purchase. I have been wanting a Tesla for probably like 6 years at this point. I think it would be really hard after having a Tesla to go to anything else.
Yeah.
Because it just does so much for you, which is so nice. It's so intuitive. It reminds me so much of Apple, which I know they're very separate companies, but like,
oh, that's one thing. That's the one downside of Tesla is no CarPlay.
yeah.
Which if you're like used to using CarPlay, it is really nice because you just like, you're navigating. It's on your phone now. It's in your car, but their UI is better than anyone else. So I think the problem with a lot of car manufacturers is like their maps and their user interface isn't very good, and that's why CarPlay and Android Auto are so popular, is because it functions like a phone. It functions well. And I think Tesla is one of the very few manufacturers where like their system works really well. It's even like the experience of test driving here. When you downloaded the app, you
yeah.
signed in, the car just unlocked with your phone.
I made the appointment today. Like, I just logged on to the website, picked a location, picked a time, showed up. Like, it was that easy. It's why I was saying Apple is like when you get a new phone, you just literally scan. It comes with the box to send your other phone back. Like, they have such a system, and Tesla is very much that same way. Like you said, you just, with your phone, I didn't even have to scan anything with my phone. I just came and it knew, and then at 4:30 it like said on the screen like, okay,
yeah,
this
like
phone is like no longer
digital phone key, no longer connected. And then as soon as we got out, it said goodbye and like played clapped, because you can change the horn. You can do like funny stuff.
Yeah.
So it has a speaker in the front. Yeah, it like clap for us.
It did. And you were like, oh, that was the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was really fun. Now we have some conversations and some research to do.
And some Trader Joe's.
And some Trader Joe's and potentially some dinner.
Chipotle.
Hello, boys. We are home. Did you miss us? Hi. Okay, we are home. We were gone for much longer than we expected, so it is now dark outside, which is why the lighting is not great. And I want to give you a little Trader Joe's haul. We didn't get much. We only needed a couple things, because as you guys know, we always get the hold the cones. My current favorite is the chocolate chip, because they no longer have the coffee, which is so sad. And then I also got a restock on the organic jasmine rice. I absolutely love this rice. It heats up so good. And I have a dinner planned with that this week. And then Jake got milk chocolate bars. Super smooth Belgian chocolate. And then for dinner, we stopped at Chipotle, which I am so excited for. It sounds so good. And it's already 7 o'clock, so it's a little bit later than when we typically eat. But let me show you what I got. I wanted Jake also to tell you guys why you should not get ice in your water, or in your drink, I mean, while at Chipotle. Or anywhere, right?
Just look up ice machine videos on Instagram or YouTube.
Is it scary?
It's like, there's this one dude who like inspects restaurants and stuff, and he will come with a towel and wipe it, and I'm talking, there's like gunk hanging down like this long that's just mold. And it's apparently one of the like most common offenses in restaurants is mold in the ice, and it's like almost all of them, the way they're designed, because they just sit, and it's like still water all day, all night. They're never cleaned properly, because they should be cleaned like daily.
Wow. And they just
But it's
don't
gross.
have
Like
the
I've
time.
seen like he'll like wipe and it looks like boogers, and it's like mold.
Ew.
And it's like very, very common.
So we never get ice in our drinks. As much as I want to do it, I don't. So I got myself Diet Coke, no ice. I can just add ice at home. Got the chips. Always have to get the chips. And then I always get a bowl. Bowls are my favorite. All right, Luke. I need to show them what I got. So I get brown rice, steak, hot salsa, sour cream, cheese, and lettuce. And I use the chip as my fork. So good. All right, I just did the girl thing, and I did 50,000 things before I sat down to eat. I'm sure Jake is already done eating. We're having like solo watch a little YouTube. I'm gonna watch Love is Blind. But I took off my makeup, took off my jewelry, got into pajamas. I got ice in my Diet Coke. I'm now ready to finish watching the Love is Blind episodes, and I'm so excited to do it with a little bit of food. Sunday. We are continuing on with this vlog. I just had such an amazing morning. Got up, I got ready for the day. I had a nice breakfast. I made just a small breakfast for both me and Jake. And then I drove to this new Pilates studio to try, new to me. They just celebrated their 1-year anniversary this month. So they've been around for a little bit, but it's called Twin Cities Pilates. And one of my favorite teachers who used to teach at my current Pilates studio, Abby, now teaches here. And I got to take her class and it was so much fun. She described it as more of an athletic reformer class, and I would say that's like the perfect way to describe it. It was much more challenging than the current Pilates I've been doing, and I love the Pilates that I've been doing, but I also feel like sometimes I leave the class feeling like that could have been a little bit more challenging. I wish there was a little bit more to it. So I've kind of been debating, like, do I need to switch up my workouts? What do I need to do? But that class was so much fun. When I get home, I'm going to ask Jake if he would be willing to go with me on like a little Sunday date. I don't know if he will. He's never done Pilates with me, but I feel like it would be so fun. So anyways, I need to update you guys on yesterday. I had all the intentions of vlogging yesterday, and then I just decided, you know what? I want to live in the moment. So yesterday I worked in the clinic, and then I came home, and my mom actually came over, which was so fun. We had the best time. So right when she got over, she immediately started helping me with car insurance, because once we test drove the Tesla on Friday, I was like, okay, I really want it, and I know that I need to get myself a new car, but I was just a little bit nervous, like, gosh, it's just such a big purchase. And so my mom was like, let's go over the car insurance together and see what that looks like, because I've never gotten my own car insurance policy. And so that morning I had done a couple of rough quotes, but I didn't really know like how you pick certain numbers on the quotes. So my mom came over and helped me did that. We did like a bunch of different companies, found a company that worked well for the coverage that I want, and it's a good price. And then we started looking into the process of getting the charger installed for the Tesla in our garage, and like hiring an electrician and permits and cities and all of the things, which felt really overwhelming. But my mom was so helpful. She was so kind. She sat there on her computer like typing away, figuring things out, sending emails, which was so nice, because I was just very overwhelmed of like, oh my goodness, this just feels like a really big decision and I don't know. So once we got all of that figured out, I did decide to buy the Tesla. So yesterday, I bought my car. I don't even know how else to say it. Like, I bought myself a car, which is so crazy. And I just have to say, Tesla is so amazing, because I just did it on the app. It was so easy, to the point where I'm kind of feeling how I felt about the house, where I'm like, did I really just buy a car? Like, okay, it's just gonna like show up. It's so crazy. You don't have to talk to anyone. There's no like negotiating. It's just like, this is the price based on everything that you tell them. Like, this is the price. It's so easy. It's so stress-free. It's amazing. And then right as I was walking out of Pilates, they had me schedule my delivery, which is so interesting, because when I purchased the vehicle, it said between October and November would be the delivery. And that's why we're like, okay, let's look into the car insurance, let's look into getting the charger installed, all of that. And then I got the text today that it was ready to be scheduled. And so in the next vlog, you will see my Tesla, which is crazy. I will be getting the delivery the day before my birthday, which is so exciting, and I'm definitely gonna vlog that, because it truly just feels so surreal. I've been wanting a new car for a little over 6 years. I have always said that the first thing I'm gonna spend my real adult money on is a Tesla, and now I have done that, and now I'm going to have a beautiful, luxurious car that has so many features and so many things, and my current car doesn't even have any features. It just literally drives, and that's kind of it, which is such a blessing. And this car has done so well for me during grad school, and I'm so grateful that it's gotten me through college. And there's been very minimal things that have gone wrong with it, and I've always maintained it, and I'm so grateful. But I really am just ready for the next chapter. I'm so excited. And I really just lived in the moment yesterday, and like enjoyed looking at all of that stuff with my mom. And then me, my mom, and Jake were all together when I purchased it on my phone, which felt so weird, because we're all like, oh my god, okay, I guess you bought a car. Like, okay. It's so amazing. And the fact that I don't ever have to go to a dealership is just incredible. incredible. So now the next thing on my to-do list is I need to figure out what to do with my car. I have a couple of different options that I'm thinking through in my brain. I will keep you guys updated like on what I decide to do and give you my little insight on how I'm getting rid of this car. But for now, we are going to go home. Jake's parents and grandparents are coming over for a little brunch, which is going to be so wonderful. We're going to show his grandparents our house. Jake's dad is going to bring bagels. He's going to bring, I think he's making like a little at-home egg bites. So we're going to enjoy the day together with them. Then I have so much to talk to you guys about. We need to talk about the house updates. We need to talk about all the books that I've been reading. This day is just so crazy. I can't even believe it. I also need to run to T-Mobile because my phone is not working. So got my new phone, got everything transferred. They said it would just like port over and work. And unfortunately, my phone is not working. So that's been a little bit stressful, and that is a thing that I will put off. I really do not enjoy those kinds of things, like looking into car insurance, phone carrier people, like, oh, I just really dread doing that stuff. So I've been putting it off for like 7 days. So I need to just go there and just deal with the, like, hopefully it's like an hour max of getting my phone fixed, because I need my phone to work. I have a couple of work calls that I need to make. So that's my motivation of like, I need this fixed by Monday so that I can make my work calls. But anyways, I will see you guys later today. We will do tons and tons of catch-ups.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a go.
Jake's family has left. We had such an incredible time. That was so much fun. I'm so grateful that we now live in a house and are able to host people. It's been such a fun weekend of hosting. Even last weekend hosting Lissa, it's just such a dream come true. We also ran to T-Mobile. Turns out they had me on the deaf plan, which is why my phone didn't have calling or service. So we got that all sorted out. He also gave me a $5 credit for the inconvenience, which is hysterical. When the lady on the phone told the guy, she's like, yeah, I can put $5 on her account for the inconvenience. He was like, okay, yeah, I guess that's good, which whatever. I'm just happy my phone works. So that is checked off of the to-do list. I was dreading going there, so I'm so glad that that is done. Now I'm gonna give you a little house update. We're gonna run through all of the things. So first things first, and honestly probably the biggest thing that I left you guys hanging on is our primary bedroom bed, which is here. And Jake filmed that process. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert that footage so you guys can see the bed come together.
Step 1 is done in 25 minutes. They're doing the IKEA thing where they just show pictures and very little words, but they don't zoom in to show you what directionality. Luckily, I was able to look ahead to see the next step, because if I put this headboard on backwards, I'd probably just give up. Another 15 minutes. Medium bolts. We've made progress. It's probably been an hour and a half. Went through a battery and the memory card is getting full. So I'm gonna stop doing the whole time-lapse thing and just take a couple 30-second clips, I guess. Just built this. That's the little storage slider that's on wheels. I have to say, this is the most time-consuming piece of furniture I've ever built. I want to say we're over 2 hours now. It's done. It looks pretty good. And then people here, a bunch of storage. It just floats. It's not on rails or anything. And then there's some magnets, so you just kind of have to push it into place and it sticks.
Back to present day. We love this bed. I ordered it off of a website that I've never even really heard of, and the quality of it is amazing. It is so soft. It is so wonderful. So let me show you it. Here is our bed all set up. And this material here is so soft. It's so luxe and it looks so wonderful. So now our bedroom is definitely feeling very white and bright. We do intend on painting our bedroom. We just need to kind of get to that. But all of the bedding that we got in the last vlog is so comfortable. I'm so happy with it. We do need to get some decor pillows. We plan on painting this room, and I also want to do an accent wall here, whether it's like crown molding, paneling, something to make this wall pop. And then I do want to get smaller nightstands, because now with our platform bed, I think our nightstands are a little bit too tall. And I would also love to do sconces for the lighting and then get rid of these lamps. And then I can't remember if I showed you guys this, but I decorated the dresser and it looks so cute. We also unfortunately had to get a new TV. I know we were kind of boasting a little bit about not ever breaking anything during a move, and unfortunately something did break, and it was our TV for our bedroom, which is so interesting because we put it in my car and we're very careful, but when we mounted it and Jake went to turn it on, it was broken. So we got a new TV. We got it from Costco. It's amazing. And then I just put some fall decor. So we have a bunch of candles from Target. We have these, I don't know what you would call these, are these like vases with this pampas from Amazon. We've had this stuff for years, but I had to hide it when we got Miko. I was like, you know what? We're taking it out. He's gonna have to learn not to eat it. So if you ever see a spray bottle sitting on here, that's why. It's because sometimes he needs a little spray to remind himself not to chew it. But that is how this looks. And I think eventually maybe we'll paint our dresser and change the hardware, because I do really like our dresser, but we shall see. Once we paint the wall, I feel like we'll have a better idea of how it's, you know, gonna all look. The next update is our primary bathroom. So I did decide to get a different eucalyptus, and this one is also from Amazon. It was like double the price, but oh my gosh, it looks so much better, and this is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to take up a ton of space on the counter, and I just absolutely love it. And then we also got a little hand towel holder, and I love this one because when you use it, it doesn't like slam into the wall. So if you take the towel out, it just holds this position, which is so nice. Protects our walls just a little bit. We also got our full length mirror, and it looks so stunning in here. We do have one little hole that we need to patch because that towel rack was just a little bit wider than the mirror. So we just need to get some putty and paint that. We also do plan on painting in here as well. Let me back up so you guys can see like the full vision. This rug really does not capture the color that it is in person on camera, but you can get a little bit of a gauge. But I'm thinking kind of like a taupey color in our bathroom too, to bring a little bit of depth. Oh, you baby. The next update is my vanity. It is fully done. It looks so stunning. We were debating between trim or caulk, and we ended up doing the caulk, and it looks perfect. It covers all of these gaps so well. It honestly makes this vanity look like it was built in. It looks so good. I ended up going with the big mirror. I'll back up so you guys can see it too. And then I also got a smaller one of the mirrors as well. I just love how the lighting is with these mirrors. It's so bright, and it has different modes too. I'm a warm light girl. You'll have to tell me in the comments what you are. Looks so good. Also, look at how the flowers are looking. They're opening up and they're so pretty. Here's the vanity from afar. It looks like it's literally built into the house. It looks so wonderful, and I do think that the bigger mirror was a good call. It just fits this space really well. Next update is the guest bathroom. I don't know how much of this has changed since you guys saw it last, but we have the shower curtain with the curtain rod. You guys saw that, and the height is totally okay. I asked Alyssa if the water like came over the curtain rod, and she said it didn't, so that's perfect. We did get these towels from Target. These are the ones that we have in our primary bathroom, so I just grabbed them for in here for now because I do plan on changing the theme in here, but I figured for now we could just use these, and then once we change the towels and the decor in here, we can just have these as backups in our bathroom. And then I do have some cute decor here. So we have a nice hand towel, and then I think I might have showed you guys this, but we have cotton rounds, Q-tips, my favorite heirloom candle from Set and Psych. I love this candle, it's so good. Then I have a little crystal here, and then I have some fake eucalyptus in another little vase. And then we just have our hand soap and a little mirror with the catch-all, which I do believe I showed you guys that. And then the rug is now in here too. So this room is looking perfect, and it's so nice because we really didn't buy much, just the curtain rod and then the towels and everything else we had, which is so nice. Next update is my office. So you guys saw the bed come in here, but we did connect now the headboard. So the screws were stripped from moving so many times, and so now we have the headboard on. We do need to get some side tables and some lamps. What I'm hoping is we can get new ones for our primary and then bring the other set of nightstands in here, because I do plan on doing the Murphy bed on this wall eventually. That's just going to be such a large project that will probably be in maybe a year or two. So at least some side tables with some lamps for our guests, and that would be perfect because those nightstands have like 3 drawers that are in our primary, and so I could put lots of stuff in there for guests, like extra things for them, and then they could have some storage as well. And then here is my desk setup. We've kind of gotten this a little bit more figured out. So I got the crisscross chair, which you guys saw. Something so sad happened to it. Miko got his nails all in it, which is so sad. He's never ruined a piece of our furniture before. But what happened was I was editing the last vlog that you guys saw, and he was cuddled up on the chair with me, and he loves to be under stuff. So when I went to take a break and go cook breakfast, I was like, oh, let me make him like a little tunnel on the chair. So I draped my blanket over the chair, and Miko loves eyebrow spoolies. They're like his favorite toy. There was one like attached to the blanket and I didn't know, and so he was trying to get that and he clawed up my chair. Just kind of sad because it's brand new and I really don't want to like get a brand new chair because I already got a new chair, but it just shows that we have cats and they live here. What are you doing? I hear you chewing on something. Are you chewing on something? What are you doing? You can go under there. You're allowed. Okay. Proof that he likes to be underneath stuff. Anyways, back to the desk. So I just got this new desk mat, so now my computer won't slide. And I also got this little teeny tiny lamp from Target. Let me actually shut it off. And the lamp is so perfect because some mornings when I come in to edit, it's way, way, way too dark outside, but I don't want the overhead light, so this is perfect. And also in the meantime, it will be nice if a guest comes, they'll have a little tiny lamp. I did order a smart bulb, which should come today, so then they'll be able to like dim it, make it red if they want at night. And then I also did a little under the desk cable management. So I got these little bins from Amazon and Jake stuck them on to my actual desk for me, and then all of my cords are in here. So when you look at my desk, the only cord you see is the extension cord. And I did order like little teeny tiny cord management things that will kind of make it look even better. So it's coming along in here. Okay, I just checked my list and I think I updated you guys on all of the things that we had chatted about in the last vlog. If I forgot anything, I'll be sure to include it in the next one. But now I want to talk to you about all of the books that I have been reading because I have been on such a reading kick. So the last vlog, I keep mentioning the last vlog, but I had a plan of like updating you guys on all this. So now is our chance to get updated on all of the things. So in the last vlog, you guys saw me reading The 4 Winds by Kristen Hanna. I'm looking on my Goodreads. If you don't already, follow me on Goodreads. If you're into reading, you can see what I'm currently reading, what I rate it. I will not add anybody as a friend who I don't know in real life, but I'm more than happy to have you guys follow me and you can kind of see my reading journey. So this book, let me see. I'm also going to kind of read a little bit about what the book is about. I'm not going to read you the entire like book description because we would be here all day long, but essentially this was a historical fiction book about the Great Plains and the dust storms and the drought and how challenging it was for individuals during that time. And it also talks about the Great Depression, the people who lived through it, the harsh realities that divided the nation, and oh my goodness, I will say, it is what got me into audiobooks. So I am now an audiobook obsessed girly. I always kind of felt like audiobooks were cheating or it wasn't really reading. I needed to do audiobook for that one because it was for my book club and I only had like 4 or 5 days to read it, and it was a pretty big book. I think it's like almost 500 pages. Let me check. Okay, it's 464 pages, and I just knew at that time I was way too busy to be able to finish it all and like be able to participate in book club. So I was like, let me do the audiobook. And I will say the book starts off in a way where you're kind of like, oh my gosh, this is so depressing and so sad. And I'm used to like my cute girly pop romance books, and I had a really hard time getting into it. I will tell you, the only reason I finished the book is because of book club, but I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars. And that is because I left that book feeling so incredibly moved because of like the tragedy and the devastation that these people experience. It made me just so much more grateful for my life and my home and the things that I have, and the fact that every time I go to the grocery store, there's groceries, and that I really truly don't experience many struggles in my life because we are so incredibly blessed. That is why I was like, wow, that was such an incredible book. Like, I truly feel like it changed my life and changed me as a person and made me even more grateful than I already am. It's very sad and it's very heavy, but it's really good. And if you like historical fiction, I feel like you will really love that book. I've read 2 books now by Kristen Hanna. I've read The Nightingale, and then I've also read now The Four Winds. But it was also just really fun to do book club with my girlfriends. And this month I'm hosting book club, so hopefully I'll get a couple little clips for you guys when I am hosting, because so fun. The next couple of books that I have read are by Abby Jimenez. I've been saying her name wrong, so I'm really sorry about that. She is the owner of Nadia's Cakes, and oh my gosh, I am so hooked on her books. So once I got into the audiobooks, I ended up reading yours truly, Friend Zone, Happy Ever After Playlist, and Life's Too Short, all within like a 2-week period, because I was so hooked on the audiobooks. And what I do with the audiobooks is I have them playing like while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning, while I'm getting ready. It helps me do those tasks so much quicker than if I were to watch a podcast or if I were to watch a YouTube video. It helps me stay focused, but I'm still enriched. And then while I'm commuting, I also listen to the books, and it has been so fun. And then what I'll do is at night when it's time to read, I'll find where I was in the audiobook, and then I'll go into my Kindle and like pick up at that point, and then I just kind of switch off back and forth. I wish there was a way for the audiobook to tell you like exactly what page you were on, but unfortunately it doesn't really work that seamlessly. And on that note, if you didn't know, you can listen to audiobooks on Spotify. So I believe every month you get 15 hours of audiobooks, which is amazing. And so that's where I listen to most of the books. I did buy one of them on Audible because on Spotify there's only certain audiobooks that are included. From what I read of the books by Abby, all of them were included on the Spotify deal, which is amazing. So if you have a Spotify subscription, maybe give a little audiobook a try. I rated every single one of those a 5 except for Life's Too Short. I still loved that book, but I didn't love it quite as much. It definitely wasn't a 5 for me. But I won't go into like every single book that I read and what they're about, but essentially her books are just really sweet romance books that also cover like very real life struggles and topics, whether it's an illness, infertility, job struggles, family struggles, like very real things that you can relate to. And from the back of the book, you know, the note from the author, it sounds like a lot of these books are inspired by family members or friends, which is just really beautiful. So I highly recommend these books. They are so good, and they do the thing where they switch perspective. So like one will be Kristen's perspective, and then the next chapter will be Josh's perspective, which just really hooks you in and makes you want to keep reading. But I hope you guys enjoy a little reading segment update, because I absolutely love reading. It's such a fun hobby for me. And with that, I think I'm going to end this vlog here. This vlog is jam-packed with so many things. The next vlog is going to be jam-packed with so many things too. I'm going to get my car, and my birthday is going to be in the next vlog, which is going to be so fun. I'll take you along for all of the birthday celebrations that we get into. I am a huge birthday person, so I have plans with friends, I have plans with family, I have plans with Jake. It's gonna be such a wonderful weekend, so look forward to that vlog. You guys should also let me know, do you like short vlogs or do you like long vlogs? I feel like my last couple vlogs have been so long, but when I go to edit them, I'm like, there is nothing from this vlog that I can cut out. So we will see how long this vlog is once I edit it, but let me know how long you like the vlogs to be. And also let me know if I forgot any house updates for you guys. Our next couple of goals with the house are to paint, and then we also really want to get a dining room table. So I will keep you updated on all of the house things, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.